I haven't done my nails. Whoops, I look like a hobo. Hey guys, it's DearKirah here again today, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for Thank you all so much for a great response to my last Let's Talk About episode, which was indeed about confidence. It will be in the description or somewhere on the screen now if you want to go watch it. But thank you so much for all the support and good, lovely feedback you gave from the first episode, and it's encouraged me to do more. They will be at the end of each month. I know last month's was at the start, but now I'm going to do them at the end because I'm going to do one today. I can't do one next week as well because I get bored. It would like go. I don't like it. So I'm going to do them at the end of the month because I'm late and I'm sorry, I forgot. So without further ado, today we're going to be talking about mental illness and mental health and basically we're going to be talking about mental health in general, whether that's a panic disorder or a mental illness. Now, I was really surprised at how popular this subject is and how many repeat people requested this in the comments. Until I looked at the statistics, I didn't actually realise how many people actually have a mental illness. And did you know that a quarter of our population has mental illness? Now that is alarming figures. Wow. These statistics prove that people with mental illnesses don't just make it up inside of their head, they are legitimate, I don't know why I just did that. People need to realise that these illnesses are not made up, and by these figures it proves that hypothesis that they are real, because a quarter of people cannot be lying and daydreaming about different things that are going on in their life. A quarter of the population have a mental illness, and that really scared me, because that means that most of us, when we grow older or in the years to come, are going to develop a mental illness, and I'm freaking terrified. That terrifies me, honestly. I'm terrified of most things. Everybody has something going on in their life, and I know what I do, I know what other people do, and I try my best to help other people. That's why I do Gym Galore and all that fun stuff that I do on the internet. It's okay to stand out from the crowd. I'll tell you what's not okay. It is not okay to push someone aside or call them names just because they have something they cannot physically or mentally control. That's what's not right. It's fine to have something wrong with you, it's fine to be different, it's fine to stand up from the crowd, but when you manipulate this person and make them feel this big, that is when I have an issue. There are so many people neglecting the idea of gay marriage and mental disorders. Oh, come on, it's 2015. Wake up and smell the equal rights, seriously, because that doesn't stop there. Being a female in about 50 years ago, let's just say 50 years ago. Being a female 50 years ago, I would not, A, be talking to this technology, or B, I would not be standing here. I would be learning how to cook and have children, and yeah, and trust me, that was the beginning of a change revolution, and that it started with females, and it's going to end with something else. I did not prepare for this improvisation. But seriously, the reason why people neglect this so much is because they don't understand. Please educate yourself. Or let me do it for you. Think of a mental illness or disorder as an open wound. If you cut yourself by accident while you tripped or fell, you wouldn't just look at it for a few seconds and go, stop bleeding please. That's exactly the same as telling someone to get over their anxiety or just get over the fact that they're living in the past in depression. Let's be real, it's going to be painful enough to deal with a mental illness in all of its glory, but with you ass that's judging them and making them feel like a sore thumb in the womb, in the whole universe, you, my friend, are the least of their problems right now. Please take that into consideration when you think about approaching someone with an insult because they have a mental illness, because that is the least of their problems. They want to sort this out, and they don't need you to confront them about something they already know. There are so many people that don't understand, and that's why they totally abolish it, because they don't understand the problem. If you're watching this and you do have a mental disorder, or a panic disorder, or a mental illness, either that, or you think you do or someone else does in your life, please know these things. Having a mental illness does not make you a waste of space, no matter how much someone tells you you are. You are not imagining things. Please tell someone if you think you need help, because that will make the world of a difference. Please tell someone about it. In life, it's not the fall that counts, it's how you get back up again that really does. And if you have a mental illness, rise above it and don't let it define you as a person, because you're so much more than an illness or a disorder that you really can't control. Please remember to not feel like a burden if you need to take 5 minutes out. It's always important to regulate your stress as it is to regulate your blood pressure or your sugar levels. Don't be ashamed to take a few minutes out. We all have stressful times and it's okay to just breathe and just calm down before you do anything else. Say if you're having an anxiety attack in a class, don't be afraid to shoot your hand up and say, can I just take a few minutes outside? If you need any further advice, there will be links in the description of suicide helplines and other things you can click. The NHS has loads to offer within like the mental illness range. I'm not just a stupid girl that wastes her time making videos. I do this for a reason and I want to help you. My social media is also in the description if you want to contact me on anything, but I suggest you go to the professionals first before you come to me because I'm no professional. I love you, please be kind to yourself. I will be taking next month's suggestions for Let's Talk About in the comments of this video. I will be picking the one that's either most requested or has the most thumbs up, so get voting. Anyway, I will see you next week for another video. Bye!